A young girl who died from cancer is being remembered in a special way by a stranger inspired by her fight.
Absolutely. Eyewitness News reporter Charlie Cooper has more on how one woman's efforts will help other kids facing that very same hurdle.
It can be worn as a shawl.
With each dip of the needle,
Or laced up and worn as a poncho.
a new shawl comes to life.
We're utilizing the gold because gold is the color representative of childhood cancer.
It's an illness Kat McGrew, the founder of Wing and a Prayer Crochet Group, hates to admit she's all too familiar with.
So cancer runs in my family. When I had tallied it up, my dad had bladder cancer twice. Aunt Sissy had thyroid cancer and ovarian cancer. My dad's oldest brother died.
27 members of her family, over 3 generations, stolen by this unforgiving disease.
In my family.
Then there was Ania.
She was an all-star baseball player and star on her basketball team.
McGrew learned about Ania's story through a prayer request her cousin posted on Facebook.
Here's this kid, this brave little girl, fighting something that I had seen firsthand, how ugly it can be.
McGrew channeled her emotions through these pieces of yarn, the loops, the patterns, to bring a little beauty to that dark place.
This is the Ania's Promise shawl that I created for Ania's birthday last year. They've got butterflies on her tombstone, so I incorporated the butterflies.
Every shawl you see here is being sold to raise money for the Texas Children's Hospital.
I guess you could say she's my hero.
In honor of Ania.
Because she maintained a smile.
And other kids fighting their own battles.
She will not be forgotten.
Charlie Cooper, KENS 5.
Absolutely, we will not let anyone forget Ania.
Eyewitness News.
That is absolutely amazing.
What a way to keep her memory.
Right?
Right.
Absolutely
Living on.
amazing.
Can't imagine.
Yeah.